we're going to Portugal. Packing for your next trip doesn't have to be stressful. It used to be stressful for me, so I created a digital travel packing checklist. It's a free Notion template, so if you want to pack smarter and faster for your next trip, you can also download it and customize it for yourself. It's organized by topics like documents, gadgets, essentials, toiletries, clothes, shoes, accessories, things like that. And you can remove items, you can add items. It also has useful links, so you can customize it for yourself and you can duplicate it for every trip. You will find the link in the description. And in this video, I'll also show how to customize the template in Notion and how to use it while packing for our Portugal trip. Okay, let's start travel planning and packing. First, I will show you how to use Notion. If you haven't used Notion before, don't worry, it's super easy to use and you can just create a free account. And for example, I have my meal planning, my blog content calendar, my productivity method and other boards in Notion. So if you like organizing and checklists and pretty pages, I'm sure you will like it. And as I said, it's super easy to use. So let's get into Notion. After creating your free account and importing the template into Notion, you will see this dashboard. Here's your profile and your boards pages on the side. You can also close this part. And for example, if you want to create other pages for yourself, you can start it from scratch. But if you scroll down, there are many templates here, so you can search for whatever you want. Notion has like everything. But I'll let you discover it yourself. And let's start with the smart travel packing list. You can customize here everything. You can also change the cover, the emoji, whatever you want. And there's also like a quick guide here, how to use the checklist. You can just open this toggle and now I will show you quickly how to use it. Your base template will be this template packing checklist. And you can customize it however you like. You can remove items, add items, rename categories. You can make it in your own style. So I'll show you first how to duplicate it, but we already have a duplicated one here. If you hover over, you can see these dots and plus pages. So everything here is like a separate line. So if you click here on the dots, you can duplicate it with content. It's thinking a bit. And then you will have the duplicate here. You can rename it here. And for example, if you click on here, you will see the template fully. But if you prefer another view, you can click on these dots again and go on turn into inline database. Then it will open up here, just like the other one looks like. So now I already have the other one, so I can just delete this. And always keep this and duplicate it for your next trip. And after finishing your trip, you can just come here and turn into database page. And it will be like this, and then you can just archive it. Okay, we turn it back. And let's rename it and get ready for Portugal. This will be Portugal packing checklist. First, make sure to filter it. We have two categories here, female or male. And I will just choose female. So only the female related items will stay. But for customization, if you want to turn it on, you just have to come here on the dots and you can see properties here and you can see all the... Opa, I just put myself here a bit. Sorry. And at the properties here, you can see that the gender category is turned off. So you can just turn it on. And then the gender will also appear, but now we don't need it. We already filtered it. So I will turn it off again and it disappeared. But if you don't want to just turn it on, but if you go on a category, all the categories here have separated pages. The gender is also here. You can just remove it by clicking on the X. And let's go back to the travel checking list. We filtered for gender. And you can also customize these categories. These are the things to pack. These are categories. You can rename whatever you want. And this is the packing checklist column. So if you packed your passport, you can just check this. And at the luggages, you might want to modify the categories by clicking here at the luggage and edit properties. And here on the side, you can see all the luggage categories, like saving something to the cloud or backpack, toiletry bag, carry-on luggage or checked-in luggage. So for example, for this trip, we will only have our backpacks and we will have a checked-in luggage for both of us. That was the cheaper option. So because the template already has the carry-on luggage here, I will just rename this by clicking on it to luggage checked in. Nice. So this one already changed. And you can also add notes, for example, if you have to buy something or you have to check something online, then you can just change this. And this is like a smart database page, so you can create different views for yourself. This is the overview, which contains all the items. And you can see all the categories, luggages, and the checklist. But if you want to see what you still need to pack, you can just go here on the checklist. And you've seen before that I checked the passport/ID. And because Notion is super smart, here in this column, it's already checked. And if you go to the luggages, you can see everything arranged by luggages. And also here, you can just drag and drop. And then the item will go to the other part. I will just Command Z this. And for example, if I change something here, like putting the sleep mask into the backpack, it will also update here at the overview page. Let's check where I use sleep mask. Yeah, it's in the backpack. So it was updated. And also here on the checklist, if I just drag and drop something here to the pack, it will be checked on the first view, like this. So all of these are connected to each other. And to customize your checklist for the trip, you can add and remove items. For example, I'm sure I won't need visa. So then you can just select it on the side and delete. And let me just show you how to duplicate something. For example, I will need like a special dress for the wedding. So you can just come here on the dots and you can duplicate it. And by clicking here, you can also rename it dress for the wedding. Nice. And if you want to add more information to the clothes, for example, you can open this page. You can also add a photo about your dress or t-shirt. So basically, this is how you can delete and add items, and you can customize it as you want. I think I haven't mentioned before, but Notion also has an app. So before the trip, it's easier to check the list on the phone, but I prefer to customize it like delete items, add items on the desktop because it's easier to manage. So now I will just delete and maybe also add some items. Okay, I think I customized everything. So now we are ready to pack. For packing, I always use these packing cubes because it's super easy to organize the clothes. Both of us will pack our clothes into this, also Jackson and myself, so it will be much easier to organize. I've already customized my Portugal packing checklist in Notion. So now I will just have to check some items. For example, I already have my passport, the photocopy, the boarding pass, the travel insurance. These has to be packed. But I already have the credit card, the cash. The travel guide is saved into the cloud. And let's pack the clothes first. Now it's April and unfortunately the weather won't be super nice in Portugal because it has some Irish vibes, rain, cloud, things like that. So I'm not sure I will be able to wear summer clothes, but we will see. So I'll start to pack. Yeah, we will go for a wedding, so we will also bring some occasional clothes. So at the beginning it will be colder, so I'm bringing jeans and some longer shirts. I think I won't need this, but in the last days it will be okay. So I'm bringing these long trousers and I can also wear these 2 days. I think I'll also bring 2 longer dresses and a midi skirt with a t-shirt. So I will just count and see if I need all of this or not. And these packing cubes are also super nice because there are bigger ones, there are like medium ones, also this and this size, and there are also small ones for panties, socks, bras, things like that. I ordered them on Amazon like years ago, and in the pack there was also this toiletry bag, so they are like super useful. I will link in the description if you want to check them out, but there are loads on the internet, so you can choose your color and your sizes. Ah yeah, I'll also need pajamas, just check my packing list, I almost forgot. Okay, toiletry bag. This is super nice because it has the smaller pockets here, also here at the front, and it also has this big compartment with the zip. And for example, I already have here my travel toothbrush, so I never forget it home, and also at home I use an electrical one, so it takes a lot of space, so this way it's easier. I also have here this one for the liquids, but now we will travel with a big luggage, so this is not needed. I'll just leave it at home. And I'll also have this little box. I'll put my toothpaste pills into this, because when I travel I use these little pills, so it also takes less space than the toothpaste. I'll show it to you. So these are the pills I was talking about, and they just look like this, and I will fill this little case, and this should be enough. Yeah, so packing the deodorant, the face cream, SPF. I also use these reusable cotton pads to clean my face. So I just have to wash them and I can reuse them. I think I also ordered this from Amazon, so I'll put the link in the description below. Yeah, I already put my shampoo, and because we're going only for a few days and probably I will wash my hair only once, I'll just put some conditioner into this little container and that's it. Oh yeah, contact lenses. And this toiletry bag inside also has these tiny pockets, so I can just put my contact lenses there. And now makeup. I don't use a lot of makeup, so for me this upper part will be enough here in this little zip, and I'll put my hair accessories into this area. Toiletries are packed, only my hairbrush is missing, but I will still use that, so I'll just keep this here. Okay, flip-flops, pretty sandals, and I'll also bring my Birkenstock because it will be good for the steep roads in Lisbon and Porto. Make sure to wear non-slippery shoes because these cobblestones can be super slippery, and obviously I'll go in my sport shoes. Pretty bag for the wedding and my backpack, and that's it. And now we're ready for Portugal! So if you want to make your next packing easier, make sure to download the free Notion travel checklist, and you will find the link in the description below. And thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. And make sure to subscribe more travel tips, and also like the video. Thank you, bye!